Let me show you how to create this very useful exploration in GA4 that relies on little data custom parameters called affiliation that will help you understand your recurring purchasers' behavior. So here we are in a blank exploration, and we start by turning it into a funnel exploration, and we're going to define the steps as simple purchases. So purchase number 1 is going to have affiliation that contains word first, because we want to see only subscription first orders, and then we're going to add steps, and the next one is going to be purchase again, but this time affiliation parameter is going to contain word recurring, which is going to make it focus only on the recurring purchases. Then we add another step. We also use purchase as an identifier for the event, but we use the affiliation, that's a little data specific parameter that contains recurring again. And for this example, I'm gonna add another purchase and say also I want affiliation to contain recurring as a word. Don't care, it's not case sensitive. Let's name these steps. First order, and then these ones we can call recurring order number 1. I'm gonna copy this part here. So right now we're looking at this funnel that shows us how many people who subscribe actually follow through to the subscription order number 2, number 3, etc. But where the GA4 superpower comes in is when we start making user segments and say we want to include users whose session source medium contain, let's say, Google CPC, for example. We're going to call them Google CPC users. And then we want to compare them side by side. Let's say where session medium is organic. Apply that, and we call them organic users. And we see how they perform against each other. Now, the purpose of this video is to demonstrate how you can use a little data specific custom parameter called affiliation to identify recurring versus first time subscription orders. And segmentation is here just for you to play around with it and understand your channels better and how they perform over time. One more thing to take into consideration is to put a long enough time frame here so the data can surface and you can actually see second and third purchases versus just seeing one. For example, if we limit this to 1 day, this funnel will break because we're gonna just see first time subscriptions, whereas there will be no recurring orders since this funnel is closed, and no people who entered it on this day actually made it to the second step. Thanks for watching, and as Natty says, happy exploring!